Hi, my name is Nina Jean Lewis. I am a structural engineer, and I'm also a PhD student at the University of Miami studying how can we make our cultural landscapes resilient against climate change impacts. I was working very closely with an advisor that's now my advisor on a community project about resiliency and climate resiliency in the Little Haiti area. And then I just really would like to continue that work, and it just kind of all happened together. And I got tired of the industry as well and wanted to basically see how we can further climate resilience in the academic space as well. So that's how I got back there. Well, to really create innovative solutions worldwide, you can't only pursue it through one thought medium. You have to work with other disciplines, because one discipline may be really strong in qualitative research while the other can be really strong in quantitative, and both are needed together to create really impactful solutions that are also community driven. I hate to say this, but engineering, we create a lot of amazing solutions, but the one thing, the area that we lack is community participatory involvement. And sometimes we think of that in the process a little later down the road when we're thinking about solutions. So this is where, when working with more social science and humanities, that we get to now put community participatory thinking at the forefront, which is needed. Because to create actual climate solutions that are impactful for the community, it has to start with the community, and instead of actually just making them a plug-in. So it has to start with them, and as engineers, we may not know how to do that. So that's why it's so important to work interdisciplinary with other more social science, humanities disciplines. I would say a lot of, honestly, my most challenging have not been within the industry space. It's been more in the volunteer. It's been in the more community-based space, because you get to really see the financial struggles a lot of underrepresented communities go through and how difficult that is. And so that really puts an impact on your solution moving forward. It's not, okay, yeah, you have this structure that may be historic, and yes, you may have some deteriorated roofing membranes, or you may have, some roofing joists that are deteriorated, but the cost to actually make that happen for underrepresented sites is something that we don't see day to day on the usual day-to-day industry drawing calculation side. And so I find that also to be challenging. And then also understanding what the community values too. We have to come in there blind. We have to not put our own, how should I say, like our own motives forth. Like we do have to really walk in there open-minded and understanding exactly what the community needs and what the community wants. And that process can be very challenging. With most technology, it can be very powerful if used correctly, and also if used supervised as well. Like when we sometimes think of AI, we really kind of go straight to the dystopic sci-fi robot takeover, and no, that's not what we're trying to do here. What we're trying to do is essentially, with the ethical considerations and the supervision by human agency, we want to be able to utilize the AI machine learning to help discover and create visibility for underrepresented sites that are not on municipal registers, they're not on state or national registers, to give those sites that light. And so this is where you also have to work with the community as well, because even though you may find these sites, the AI may find these sites, there's a story behind those sites. And also, to be able to portray these sites, we can't commodify them, we can't exploit them. And sometimes AI has a tendency to do that because it doesn't have that emotional thinking, and that's why the community as a part of this process is so important. How we're going to utilize it is the baseline process of, okay, if a human were to walk through this process of saying, going through archival historical documents, going through geological data, going through aerial imagery to find these sites, how would a human basically go step by step? That'll be like your testing or your training data. And then we would utilize machine learning, which is a type of machine learning and segmentation, which are different types of processes that AI can generally basically generate. Utilize those to say, okay, let's simulate this process and see if we can actually use that same site, that same training data, to see if we can find that site. And once that process is said and done, we now get to repeat that again for other sites. And also interfacing with the community, say, hey, we found this site. What does this mean to you? Is this an important site to your community? And that's kind of like the further validation of it. We're basically utilizing this technology in the vein of the saltwater railroad and seeing if we can find more sites that speak to that cultural landscape essentially. And that is going to take, there's already sites that have been identified through CHART initiatives. Currently CHART has known the Bill Baggs Park, as we know, Edgemont Key and Fort DeSoto. But what other sites can we find that can speak to that history? So that's kind of the case study that we're looking at currently.